Hey guys, come on in. I promised y'all a Thursday night live since we didn't go live this Tuesday, but we are in here. Come on in the room, y'all. I have my glass of wine. Come on in. Come on in, y'all. It's been a minute. Okay, it's been a very busy month. So come on in, come on in. Don't be shy. Hey guys. Yes. Hey y'all. Come on in. Hey guys. How's everybody feeling tonight? I had to fill my glass up all the way to the top. Don't judge me. We have a lot to talk about. Hey guys, come on in. Hey. Come on in. Hey, Micah. Hi, Bree. Hi, Visual Taste. Hi, Jamil. Hi, Gayleen. Hi, Lexi. Hi, Z. Hi, Priscilla. Come on in. I'm feeling really good. It's been a very good month. It's been a really great birthday month. I feel amazing. May, I always have a great May, so I have no complaints. How are y'all feeling? Are you guys excited for Memorial Day weekend? Holiday weekend. I hope you guys are in good spirits. Yes, it is going to be a good live. I'm excited. We have lots to discuss. So come on in. Y'all, I want to talk about Miss Kim Zolciak for quite a minute. Oh, you're going to see the little mermaid? Oh my gosh, yes, it's coming out tomorrow. Have the best time. I can't wait to see it this weekend. I am feeling great. Hi, Montrez. Hi, Ashley. I'm feeling so good. Hi, Rita. Oh, it's your first live with me. I'm so happy. Oh, you just left my video to jump on the live. Hey, Rita, which video are you watching? Summer House, Martha's Vineyard, or Atlanta? But I'm happy you're here. Hey, Kim. Hey, Matt. Hey, y'all. Let me tell you something. This divorce, with Kim and Croy is a hot mess. And you see how they're both trying to expose each other. Did y'all see that they released the bank statements? Do y'all see how much Kim Zolciak was spending on her gambling? I'm like, online gambling has this much of a chokehold on you? Baby, you're better off spending your money at the store. That's just me. If I'm gonna blow my money, I'm blowing it at Neiman Marcus or Saks or Chanel. I'm not blowing it on online gambling. Thank you so much, Ayana. Thank you. Y'all, please, it's on People Magazine, it's on Radar. Chronicle Speaks. Shout out to her. She did a whole video exposing it. They said that I think it was March's bank statement or April, right before they filed for divorce. She emptied out that bank account to $760. I was like, you have got to be lying to me. $760 that account was down to. Like they had all the banks, they had the whole entire bank statement on display. I mean, that woman was spending on online gambling like the casino was going to fly away. Yes, and that's exactly right. You will see your money in your closet like Carrie Bradshaw. Exactly. That's me to the T. Hey, Oya, yes, you finally made it to a live. No, it's so true. Kim does give that. She's always giving the casino. She's at the dollar slot machines with the Virginia Slims or whatever kind of cigarette hanging out her mouth. She's always given Atlantic City vibes. Yeah, it's just so funny. I mean, Kim has so much to say. She was always calling Nene broke. Then she was talking about how Candy's house is ghetto. But meanwhile, back at the ranch, honey, you only have $700 in your bank account because you're blowing it all on online gambling. The gag. She could never read me on anything. You did all that. You squandered millions of dollars on online gambling and a shopping addiction. Oh wow, gambling addiction is no joke. I've dealt with that in my own family, but luckily they started seeing a therapist. I'm glad they worked through it too. That's no joke. I remember in high school In health class, we had our health teacher like talk to us about the dangers of, having a gambling addiction. And I don't know if they did this in your high school, but they had this woman who came in and she was telling her story of how her husband had a gambling addiction. And it was so bad that one day she came back home. She said her and her kids came back home to a notice on the door saying that they had been 6 months behind the mortgage and they were being foreclosed on and they had to vacate the premises. And she was like, her husband gambled the house away, gambled the furniture away. Like it was a mess. And she was like, please don't even get hooked on it. Like for him, he would always go to the casino. And she's like, okay, it's cool. But then it got worse and worse. And I mean, it got so bad. They lost the house. It was just a hot mess. Kim was living the life of the trailer princess that she is. Exactly. Oh, absolutely. We all have more money than Kim and Croy at this point. Oh, we sure do. Oh, we sure do, honey. Croy barely has enough to go to Chick-fil-A or McDonald's. He's down to his last 700. Go and look. You can Google it right now, y'all. They have their bank statements posted. And that lady spent $124,000 at that casino and didn't win a dime. And they're, I mean, broke. I gamble on games now and again. I do love a blackjack table. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's fun every now and again. I won't act like if I go to a casino, if I'm on vacation, if I'm in Vegas, I'm not going to act like, oh, I won't play a slot. I mean, I will. I'll go to a blackjack table, but again, it's never gonna get out of control. And also, I love clothes and bags and shoes too much to be spending thousands on that when I could have spent that on a new purse. I could have bought some new Louboutins with that money. But yeah, a scratch off every now and again, I'll do. I don't mind playing a slot every now and again, but not to the point where I'm spending 5 figures, 6 figures at a slot machine. That's crazy. Yeah, well, listen, remember, she had that man estranged from his whole entire family, so his family might not even take him back. He might really be down to the chow line renting some studio apartment somewhere because his parents might say, "You know what? No, you didn't want to talk to us because you married that woman, so you go on and make it on your own." It might be real tough for him. Yep, she was on Postmark asking for top dollar on used clothes. She sure was. She had on some used sweater, talk about she wants full price 2,200 for a used sweater. I'm not paying that for any used item. I'm going to Neiman Marcus to get a brand new, paying full price for a brand new top. I'm not paying for used stuff from Kim Zolciak. She's crazy. My nephew has more money than them and he won't be born until late fall. I'm screaming. I feel bad for the kids too. $10 is my max to lose. I know that's right. Hey, Maya. Yeah, she got all those kids. All those kids. Child, Sheree's not paying anybody anything. Sheree will pay her $2. If she's smart, she will take her behind to Chateau Sheree and ask Sheree if she can rent a room for a few hundred a month. Oh, any thoughts on New Jersey? I just watched the finale. I think I might review it for you guys. But Jersey has worn me out. Let's talk about them quickly. Jersey, we're going to see whose money's actually long because you saw how Andy put Jersey on hiatus. He said that they're not filming season 14 anytime soon because all that mess. And we're going to see if Teresa's money's that long. We're going to see if Joe and Melissa's money's that long because trust and believe, they are dependent on that Bravo paycheck. So we're going to see if he says that they're not coming back till 2025. We're going to see who's okay and who's hurting. Yeah, the reunion trailer does look nuts. I don't even know if I can watch it anymore. I think that Teresa is so far gone. And I know she has so many fans, but she is so far gone. That woman is a true narcissist. Yeah, we're gonna see if those coins are coining. Yeah, Andy he put out the announcement last week. He said that Jersey will be on an indefinite hiatus right now because they don't even know where to go with the storyline since the beef between Melissa and Teresa and Joe Gorga is so bad. He's like, nope, you guys are put on pause. We're not filming anytime soon. So y'all better get some day jobs, get another gig. You know, Dolores' ex-husband Frank is hurting because he needs that check. And now that check's not coming anytime soon. I know he's upset. Yeah, I think that Louis crazy. I think that Louis broke. I think he's a scammer. And we're going to see how long his money is. But something tells me that it's going to be a whole lot of mess with a lot of them when they see that that money's not coming in from Bravo. No, Frank is upset. I know Frank is upset. He needs that check. That's why he's so upset that Dolores has moved on and found another man because he knows that if he's off this show, then he won't be making any money. Yeah, when Louis was talking about he had the private investigator, that was very alarming. He wants to isolate Teresa and have her just completely removed and cut off from her family. It's a hot mess. I see right through him. I think it's so weird that all these Teresa fans don't want to see the truth. They're like, oh no, he's a good man, Savannah. No, he's not. That man is going to blow through her money, and I'm concerned. I agree, Lency. Why not put RHOP on pause too? I mean, that would be the logical answer. But right now, he said he has Jersey on pause. Yeah, I think he's too lack with a lot of the housewives as well. Oh, he's definitely enabled a lot of poor behavior, but he's also trying to now reverse it, like you said. I think that, mark my words, I will not be surprised if 2 years from now it really hits the fan with Louis and Teresa, and then Teresa's gonna cry and say, "Oh my gosh, I was swindled. I can't believe it. I thought he was a good guy." People tried to warn Teresa. I don't get good vibes from him at all. His eyes are too shifty. His face is always red like a tomato. He always looks guilty. He always looks nervous. The fact that we don't know what he does for a living, he got kicked out of his own company that he started. That's not making any sense to me. Um, I'm just something is not right. And Teresa is going to find out the hard way when this man takes the last piece of coin that she does have. I'm calling it right now, and I don't want to hear any tears from the tree huggers. That's what her fans call themselves. I don't want to hear it. Yeah, Louis is definitely gonna rob her blind. I agree. Yes, the issues with the other girlfriends. And Teresa thinks that she's the exception. But Teresa is a big pick me at her age. Teresa like lives for male validation, and that's gonna be to her detriment. Because you're so worried about having a man that you don't want to clearly see that this man is up to no good. Everybody can't be lying on him. He has multiple ex-girlfriends saying that he hit them, he assaulted them, he pulled a knife out on the other one. I mean, and Teresa wants to be blind and talk about, oh no, he's a good man. Okay, girl, if you say so. It's like Sheree and Martell Holt. It's stupid. Hey, Lancy, thank you for the super chat. Here's to the prenups. Yes, but she didn't get a prenup. She didn't get a prenup like an idiot. And even Andy said, girl, why don't you have a prenup? And she's talking about, oh no, because we're in love and I don't want to do that. Okay, girl, when he robs you blind, I don't want to hear it. I don't. Yeah, Louis does look nuts. And if I'm being really honest, you remember how they talked about how they met? Remember when she said they met at the Jersey Shore? She was running, she was doing some jogging, and then he happened to be out when he saw her. In my personal opinion, I feel like Louis was plotting on her from the beginning. I wouldn't be surprised if he knew somebody who knew her, and he was like, okay, so when is she going to be out in the Jersey Shore? I'll come up that weekend and I'll randomly bump into her. Like, I don't know. I just, in my soul, I just feel like it wasn't a chance meeting. I feel like he planned this. I feel like he's been plotting on all these Jersey ladies, and he said, okay, who can I get from this cast? And he knows that Teresa is newly divorced. She's desperate for a man. And he said, okay, bet I got her. Yeah, he does want fame. Yeah, there's something's not right. Did I watch the wedding too? No, I didn't watch the wedding special. I just watched the finale today, actually. Was the wedding special good? He's an undercover Tom Sandoval. No, why was I catching up on Pump Rules? And that finale had to be one of the best finales I have ever seen. I said, girl, but Miss Ariana, when I was watching the reunion last night, Ariana played herself low key because the fact that he had cheated on her before and the way she got with Tom Sandoval was suspect too. Because remember, he was with Kristen before. And I'm like, girl, you kind of lost him the way that you got him. And I know that what happened to her is really sad and all, but I'm like, I feel like Ariana turned a blind eye to Tom Sandoval's patterns. Because again, people don't change. People don't change. But it is disgusting that her best friend was out there sleeping with her man behind her back. Like, really? Of all the men in the world, you have to go for your best friend's man? Really? They just kissed when he was with Kristen. Yeah, I remember all that. And Kristen confronted her, and now she's crying to Kristen, like, oh my gosh, girl, like, I can't believe he did this. Yeah, part one was really good. I was here for James Kennedy getting them all together, but I was like, Lala, sit down because, well, no, okay. Lala and James Kennedy made good points, but it's like y'all both were sneaking with each other while James Kennedy was engaged to Raquel. So I'm like, you guys don't really have much room to talk. I love how Andy calls it out. He was like, no, you guys are all cheaters. Yeah, I don't like Lala. And the fact that Lala was with a married man and now she's crying because he hurt her and betrayed her, like, girl, nobody wants to hear it. Because Lala was real smug last season. Yeah, Lala is a bully. That whole cast is terrible. But can I tell you something though? In all the years of Vanderpump Rules, you're telling me that they can't put a black person on the show? I mean, the Vanderpump Rules cast makes bank. They're making 50 to 100 grand an episode. And it would be nice to see, making some of that money too. Cuz the cast on Martha's Vineyard, they're making pennies on the dollar and some of them are making nothing. We'll talk about that and if we'll talk about that a bit later too. Cuz I'm going to reveal who was rude at that premiere party. So just stay tuned, okay? Oh, I don't think the cast actually knows black people. That part. I never watched because they don't have black people. That's why, Brooke, they did Candy and the Gang, but we see how that went. Yeah, but Candy and the Gang was boring. Vanderpump Rules is actually some good drama. And yeah, Garcelle's son was on there. He was making out. He cheated on his wife with Raquel, the one who's in the middle of all this scandal. He was cheating on his wife with her. And now Lisa Vanderpump, I need to get on you because you didn't even pay Garcelle's son. Bravo didn't pay Garcelle's son while he was on the show. You couldn't pay him a few dollars. A mess. Yes, they did have. Yes, you're right. They did have the black girl on there in season one, Faith, but she was only on for like 2 episodes. And I do remember that Stassi. That's why Stassi and Jax got fired because they were bullying her. Faith left since her and Max broke up. Oh, Faith was sleeping with Jax while he was with Stassi? I didn't know that. Yeah, he ruined his family for free. These people don't think. Let me tell you something. If you the day y'all see me on a Bravo show, you better know that I negotiated something. Like Denzel said, I'm leaving out of here with something. You will not catch me on a TV screen for free. Let's be clear. They will be. I don't care if they're paying me the day rate. I don't care if they're paying me the little starter salary that the housewives get in season one, but I will be getting compensated for my time on television. I'm not going to be getting craft services and a free Uber ride. Oh, you are too kind. You're too good for a Bravo show. Now listen, if any of you producers are watching, if you have a spot for me on any one of these shows, honey, and a good salary and a clothing stipend, I will definitely consider. Oh, you said you could see me on New York. Oh, thank you, Steven. Oh, well, Sheena was Brandy Glanville's ex-husband's side chick. That's how Vanderpump Rules got started. It was a spin-off off of that mess because Brandy was pissed at Sheena for being the side. Take over, watch what happens live. I'm screaming. Doesn't Sheena have a song out now? Is she trying to be a singer or something? Yup, she was with Brandy Glanville's husband. Yeah, I know. Brandy was she was really heartbroken over that divorce. Like, she would not stop talking about it. Child, she's been trying to be a singer since season 1. Oh. Oh, listen, listen, okay? Just stay tuned. Stay out. That is definitely the goal and the dream to be a bartender, okay, on Watch What Happens Live. So just stay tuned, knock on wood. Will I be reviewing the New Jersey reunion? I don't know. Just pray that I can do a finale recap because Jersey has worn me out. Yeah, but he ended up marrying Leanne Rhymes, so they're still together, right? Yeah, he's with her. They're married now. Because Leanne Rhymes and Brandy were beefing for a long time. Wait, if I'm not mistaken, didn't weren't Brandy and Eddie having threesomes before they got divorced? She was doing that to keep him, right? Did him and her and Leanne have a threesome together before the divorce happened, or no? Did I make that up? But if I recall, I do remember when their marriage was crumbling, she admitted that she was doing threesomes with Eddie to keep him. No? Andy screaming at Teresa on the side of the couch. I was here for it too. No, they were having, yeah, they were having, yes, they were having threesomes. Because she said it in multiple articles that they were having threesomes before they got divorced. I don't know if it was with Leanne though, but I know that it was with somebody. Wouldn't put it past her. I never liked Brandy. She's such a stank attitude. Not with Leanne. Okay, so it was, but just not with Leanne. Thank you. Let me not start some rumors, child. I should be good though, because I said I think. I don't knock on wood. Let me not let this live get shut down. When a housewife is having threesomes, the divorce is imminent. Yes, it's so true. I guess the only one where it works out for is Candy, because Candy had admitted in a recent interview that she gave that her and Todd had a threesome recently, and that's what keeps her marriage alive. So I said, "Okay, girl." So you're the breadwinner and you're having threesomes. Oh my gosh. Oh my, yeah, yeah. The only one winning is Todd. It's sort of like Gabrielle Union and that whole mess. That man is worth $170 million and she's worth 40 and she's out there going 50-50. But and then she's also doing some questionable things with him too, talking about their sex life and she's eating his groceries. Absolutely not. A mess. Yeah, Candy's working overtime in all aspects. Yes. She admitted that on a podcast. So no, and somebody had me cracking up. They said, "I'll be damned if I'm out there doing that." Oh, somebody said, "You out there doing that? You endured a break, baby. Now 50-50." Woo! I guess. Yeah, we don't need to know everything, especially not that. Like, give us something sexy. That mental picture of oh my gosh. And he's what, 6'7"? Let's move on, please. Let's move on, please. Oh god. You guys have me. Mm. Y'all better stop it, please. Child. Just a mess. Just a hot mess. Oh gosh. Listen, no, because it's no, it's really a crazy that's a crazy sight. Mm. She got her knife and fork ready. Yeah, they call it Boochie Cat. Y'all, please. Y'all really have me in tears tonight. Please, y'all. Please. This is a respectable live. Oh gosh. But yeah, that's what I guess that's what's going on with Gabby and Dwayne. Oh gosh. Yeah, she's worth 40 million and he's worth 170 million. Talk about we split everything down the middle. Yeah, shout out to Janae Eiko for that. I thought this was a classy party. Oh my gosh, y'all are too much. But I do want to talk about since we're talking about relationships and all this mess. Well, we're talking about struggle love. We're not talking about relationships because this is nothing but mess. But I do want to talk about Danae Jackson, Derek Jackson's ex-wife. I don't know. I know you. I'm sure you guys probably saw the clips. I'm sure you guys probably watched the interview that she did a few days ago with the Dear Future Wifey podcast. But I watched it and it was good. It was definitely a testament to what happens when you love a man more than you love yourself. She's had self-esteem issues from the beginning. Um, I will say that I was surprised to see that she actually is pretty engaging and a little bit charismatic. I was like, oh, okay. She actually does have a personality. But I really felt sorry for her the entire interview, hearing that for 9 years they were in this like weird situationship from college until 28, finding out that he was always with other women and she was doing her best to get him and make him jealous. And it was like, why didn't you just break up with him and end things when he was messing around in college? Like, I just don't understand her. I mean, well, I guess I do understand because hearing how she grew up and hearing how her self-esteem wasn't intact, I understand why things kind of played out the way that they did. But it really was sad just to hear that she really put up with so much and then finding out that she still proceeded to get married to this man knowing that he was doing all this prior to their marriage. He would say, I'll stop this, and then he goes right back to doing the same thing. um what broke me was when she was discussing how she was watching the sex tapes of Derek and the other women. And she would study those sex tapes. And she was like, I would try to perform like them. I want to do whatever sex act that he was doing with them. Um, she said that she knew the other women's bodies and the other women's vaginas better than she knew herself. Like, he had her mind twisted. And I think that we need to go back to really instilling self-love and self-esteem into the girls, because the fact that she was that far gone and she was still wanting to stay with this man. Like, let's think about that for a second. Yeah, she felt like she had a prize. She definitely did, because she even said that. She said that when they met in college, she was shocked that he liked her, because she said that she was the smart girl. She was overweight. These are her words, and she said that she wasn't the pretty girl, and she was shocked that this really fine man wanted her. So she put him up on this pedestal. Now, in my opinion, I don't really see what the hype is about him. That's not my type. I don't really like super muscular men. That's just my type, my preference, but I don't see the hype where she thought he was just so fine, but hey, beauty is subjective. If that's what she wanted, great. But she really put him as the prize. And she lowered herself and she felt like, I'm just so happy to be with him. Like, he wants me. He could have had anybody else, but he wanted me, like the nerdy, quiet girl. So already that's a recipe for disaster. Okay, we're not alone in this. If you guys don't know who I'm talking about, there is this black dating coach. His name is Derek Jackson. I never got into him. I never watched any of his videos, but he is always giving game to women on how to spot good guys, how to spot bad guys, and he made a killing from his advice. And come to find out, he was dogging his wife out. It was, I think, last year or 2 years ago, he came out to admit that he was cheating on her. And he's, all dressed up in the video, and she's sitting beside him with a bonnet on, no makeup, and sweats. And she was roasted for her appearance because of that. Um, then I guess, like, either was it this, what, like 8 months ago, she was still trying to hold on to the marriage. So she got on Instagram Live cursing at people. She was using scripture saying, I hope that your wombs close up. I hope that you guys are all cursed. Like, she was really going hard using Bible scriptures to blast anybody who was saying, girl, you need to divorce this man and get some help. And then now she finally has seen the light and she's divorced him. But it's just a very sad situation. Yeah, she was definitely hanging on by a thread. Yeah, no, I had no idea that he was married until the whole scandal came out. And I think that was another thing that I kept thinking about watching this interview, because I kept saying, I understand that she was hurt, but I still can't get over the fact that she was really cursing people and trying to use scripture to condemn people. She was pretty much damning people to hell, and like, it was really intense. And I feel like I understand that her mind was warped because of this man and she still wanted to be with him. But at the same time, it's like, but girl, you said such vile things to people who are trying to help you. So that's why I still have that side eye for her. Like, we were all trying to help you, girl. We were all like, girl, like, get out of this marriage. Yeah, I think that she should apologize. And I was waiting for her to apologize in this interview. I was waiting for her to say, I was so damaged. That's why I said that stuff, but I take it all back. And I'm sorry for anybody that I hurt. And she never said. I was really surprised for her to be such a Christian woman. I was very surprised that she didn't open up and apologize for what she said. Oh, they're not divorced just yet. Okay, they're waiting on a court date. He divorced her via text. People were making fun of her though. Yeah, people were making fun, but there was a lot of concern, like, this man is evil. He has her mind blown. I mean, I do remember folks were making fun of her because on her Instagram, you see like years ago, she used to wear these big like men's warehouse ill-fitting Steve Harvey suits. So there were a lot of jokes made about that. Um, but I think that at the core, people were trying to help her. Like people were like, girl, you need to leave this man, divorce him right now. She made herself look like a clown. She explained that scripture out of context. Yeah, oh, she sure did. She also seemed to still blame herself for what happened, and she was the one being manipulated. Yeah. Oh, I think she got oh, wow. Because she said in the beginning of her therapy sessions it was involuntary. Wow. I would not be surprised. Them type of men are dangerous. Yeah, no, she was if you go on her, Instagram, she has pictures of her back in the day in, like, 2015, and she was wearing these, like, huge, big and tall suits. They were like Steve Harvey suits. Go you can see go see it for yourself. I swear, guys, I'm not joking. Like, they were, like, literally Steve Harvey suits. I think he beat Ralph at gaslighting. Yeah. You said Sheree will date him. Oh my gosh. I hope not. Where were her parents in all of this? Well, in the interview, she said that her father had passed away, and I don't know how close she is to her mom right now. He's very evil. Very evil man. I mean, I think that it just like, the way she described her childhood, it was clear that there wasn't a solid foundation, and there really wasn't anybody there to instill self-esteem in her. So, I don't even know if she did confide in anybody, if that would have helped, and especially if she came from a very religious background. Well, no, she said that she came into Christianity later in life, she said. So, I don't even know. I don't think that she had the family structure that would have really helped her if she had told them. Okay, she went to Denver with her kids for 6 months to live with her mom during her marriage issues. Yup. She said her parents were teens when they had her. Yep, they weren't she said they were playing video games, and then all of a sudden, her mom was pregnant with her. Oh my gosh, Princess Jasmine from Aladdin. Y'all have me screaming in here. I think everyone should watch both parts of the interview to understand her. Yeah, I think so too. I think that I listen, I will say this. My biggest takeaway is that I'm happy that she is finally telling her side. I'm happy that she is on the path to healing. She looked and sounded a lot better than what we saw 2 years ago. Oh, I agree. Anybody would go crazy dealing with all the trauma she dealt with. You're right. You're right. We are talking about Derek Jackson's soon to be ex-wife. No, you're absolutely correct, Nessa. You're right. When you're right, you're right. I think that he definitely drove her crazy. Um look, she dealt with a lot. So I can definitely understand how things got to that point. But I'm glad that they are in the process of divorcing. One thing I will say, during the interview, I don't know what is his name? It's like Wiley or something. He seems like a good interviewer, but there were so many times I felt like he had nervous laughter, and I just felt like he would laugh at, like, really inappropriate parts, and I mean, I guess it was just nervousness, like, he was nervous, and, what she was saying was a lot to deal with, but I kind of felt like there were times I wanted him to be a bit more serious, if that makes sense? Now, I never heard of him. Is he, has he always done podcasts? Is he a preacher or something who now has a podcast? Like, who is he? Narcissists love preying on the weak. I agree. Oh, Nessa 10, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, listen, you're fine now, right? So, thank God for that. Yeah, the interview was my first time hearing of him too. He's been in the podcast scene for a while. Okay, thank you. But does it seem I was scrolling down, like, the playlist, it seems like all of his guests are, like, either, like, in, like, the gospel realm. It's like a Christian podcast, it seems like. No, yes? Yeah, Priscilla, I agree. I'm glad that they're over too. Hey, Princess Jasmine from Aladdin. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, thank you. Oh, he's a minister who owns an all boys orphanage. Oh, wow. Okay, it's a Christian podcast. Okay. Dealing with a narcissist can bring you to the brink. I'm sure. It broke me that she was pregnant with the third child through the whole thing. Yeah. Very, very upsetting to hear. And I hope that nobody else is supporting Derek Jackson. I hope that he's penniless. Well, no, actually, I don't hope that he's penniless because I want her to still receive big child support and alimony checks. So, no, I do want him to still make money so that his kids and her can still live well. But I really hope that he doesn't have like any more supporters, if I'm being honest, because I don't know how anybody could listen to him or take advice from him. That's a very evil man. That's correct. He caters to Christianity. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you. You're doing amazing, sweetie. Thank you. He was just on a Country Wayne skit. Yeah, I mean, but who are these desperate women still following him? And who are these desperate women who want to date him? Like, why? He's such a loser. Like, if Derek Jackson approached you at the bar, like, would you actually give him your number? Like, you would actually want to go on a date with him? Really? In alimony we trust. Oh, that's true. That's true, Maya. I will never speak that evil man's name. The ones that want the fame, but he's not even famous like that. He's very much F-list, like he's not really famous. I mean, yeah, when the cheating scandal broke, everybody was talking about it, but he's he's not on the same level as an A-list celebrity. So like what fame are they really getting? I guess what? The money? He is a cornball. He slept with too many women. Yeah. You're right. Groupies always look for a come up. Male identifying women, that's true. Never underestimate that. Very true. Because we got too many pick me's out here. So you're right. He limited his comments on Instagram. I'm sure he did. If Martell or Derek Jackson was in my DMs, I would throw my phone off a balcony. You're right. Desperados even loved him. That's very true. And we still have too many desperados in this world. So you're right. He's going to always be with somebody. He's going to always have a woman clamoring and chomping at the bit. Oh, absolutely. You cannot be friends with a pick me. You can't. They are dangerous. They will throw you under the bus for a man. Yes, I saw that. Carlos King did post that they're done. Sheree and Martell with that fake storyline relationship. A mess. And I'm so tired of Sheree. I mean, Sheree is really going so hard for that man. Ooh, I'm like, we're 3 episodes in, and Sheree is already showing her behind. What's funny to me? I do think that it's interesting that Carlos King still has a lot to say about the Real Housewives in general, when he is now on OWN. Like, focus on your shows. Why are you so focused on what's going on at Bravo? Are the ratings for Love and Marriage Huntsville still good? Like, I saw that they had dropped. They had only gotten like 200,000 views a few weeks ago, and that's not good. Carlos need to worry about Love and Marriage Huntsville. Yeah. Yeah, Sheree's turning into Giselle. They're bringing men on for fake storylines. I think he's trying to bring them down. He claims he left on good terms, so why? Yeah, that's what I'm confused about. It doesn't seem like he is on good terms because he's talking about how the show is boring, it's fake, it's too many fake storylines. I don't know. He's not sounding like somebody who left on good terms with Bravo, in my personal opinion. He sounds a bit, it's like there's like a bitterness to his voice. I don't know. Maybe I'm reaching, but I don't get that they're still on good terms. He's very obsessed. Hi, Nisi Smith. Thank you for the super chat. I love your channel. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Thank you. I'm glad you're here tonight in the live. I hope you're having fun. Thank you so much. Yeah, you get the same vibe too that he's bitter. I agree. He wants to come back, but he can't because of Candy. But couldn't he go back to another franchise like Jersey or Potomac? Yeah, it's given he got fired. Oh, you prefer him as a reunion host? Okay. Is he a good host on Love and Marriage Huntsville? He is giving Salt Bay. He's super salty. Yeah, if he's that invested in RHOA, he needs to just leave OWN. I agree. He's just too he's very invested in Bravo. He doesn't even talk about his own shows on his channel. His pride won't let him ask for his job back. He coddles Martell, so no. Yeah, he did make up the yeah, well, yes, he did allegedly make up the lie about Candy, but he denied it. He used to be, because I bought the Diamonds and Rosé book, and he said that he worked on Jersey and Atlanta. He was he was Teresa's producer in season 1. Oh, he's not a good host. He was crying at the reunion over Martell. He was crying at the reunion? You can't cry if you're the host. Yeah, I think that so how are you guys feeling about this season of Atlanta so far? Are we liking it? Put a thumbs up if you're liking it so far. Um, give me like a really bored face emoji if you're like indifferent, neutral, and give me a thumbs down if you're hating it. I want to get the consensus from all you guys. Okay, so far a lot of you guys are liking it. Okay. Oh, okay. Now I got some of you guys saying that you're bored. Oh, he worked on the first season of Love and Hip Hop too. Okay. I like it. Not too bad. I hope it just gets better later on. Okay, so far it seems like the consensus is you guys are liking it for the most part. It's solid. I am seeing some thumbs downs. Better than Potomac. Yes, I agree. I have high hopes. So far, so good. I agree. No, Marlo has to go. No ifs, ands, or buts. I can't take another season with her on this show. She is absolutely awful and unhinged. When she started screaming like that at Drew, I was in shock. So far, I'm liking it. I think that it has potential to be a great season. Fingers crossed, knocking on wood. But so far, it's pretty good. I don't hate it. Yeah, Marlo has to go. I know I refuse to watch Marlo's live or anything that she has to say. I caught a little clip of her on Jason Lee, the Hollywood Unlocked interview. Marlo has a lot of bitterness. She spent a lot of that interview talking about Candy. It's really a shame to see how when envy really creeps into your soul and you cannot get a person out of your head. Marlo is obsessed with Candy. I mean, if I were Candy, I would be alarmed. I'd have a restraining order out for her because it's scary. Yeah, I agree. Marlo should have never gotten a peach. She's very obsessed with candy. Yeah, I no, I refuse. I refuse to watch any of Marlo's scenes. I refuse. I wasn't playing with you. When I told you guys I'm not watching any of her scenes, I meant it. Marlo wanted Drew to do her dirty work when she didn't do it. Yeah, she used her dead nephew for sympathy. That's exactly what that was. No, but it's so true. You see how that's the clear definition of how you will really be blessed in front of your enemies because it's so true. Every time Marlo talks poorly about Candy, Candy gets another blessing. Because I saw that Candy and Todd are now going to be producing The Wiz on Broadway. Yeah, I mean, like that's sad. Imagine that you're not interesting enough to talk about, so you have to talk about somebody else for the entire interview. That's sad. Oh, it's your first live Destiny. Hey, welcome. Marlo is being too much like always. Yes, she is. Back into the basement you go. Yeah, I just feel sorry for Marlo. It's time for her to get some help. There's no other way to say it. Marlo is not fun to watch. It's not fun to watch unhinged behavior. This next episode looks crazy where she's like kicking Kenya's hotel door down and Brooklyn's in the room. I mean, she has to go. And Jason Lee also has this hatred for Candy too, because in the interview, he kept making fun of Candy. It's really weird. I think her nephews will leave the second they turn 18. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, we don't Marlo has no storyline. This fake storyline about, being a better person and hiring a life coach, I don't care. Yeah, his interview style is weird. And he's always falling out with somebody. Oh, you said you doubt the nephews are leaving? Oh my gosh, one of you guys spilled the tea in my comments on my Atlanta recap, and you said Marlo's storyline needs to be talking about how that whole her house that she was building in last season fell through. Now, for all my Atlanta folks, do you guys have any tea about this? What's going on? Is she no longer building the house? Is the money gone? Like, what happened to that? That's why Beyonce don't like him. Yeah, she ran away from him at the Rock Nation brunch. Yeah, remember that? Remember last season she had Kenya and Sheree come to the site where she was building the house. She wanted like 3 closets. Remember that? Yes, another Chateau Sheree situation. She talks about it a bit on Watch What Happens Live. Oh, what did she say? What did she say? I want to hear. She said something about a problem with the builder. I think that was a fake storyline. She said something about the land fell through. How did the land fall through if she bought it? She bought the property, correct? She bought the land. So how did the land fall through? Yes, Neverland 2.0. Yeah, Funky Done Even needs to go over with the candy coated night vibrator as a mic and stand on the land and talk about how it's not going to be built. That video is so iconic. Oh, she's trying to get the deposit back? Are you serious? Oh my gosh. She's not gonna get her deposit back, I don't think, is she? She's trying to get back her down payment that she put on the land? What? Can you do that? I don't think you could do that. She's stuck with that land. Either build something on it or sell it, girl. I don't know what to tell you. Child, what am I visiting? Sticks? She didn't pay a deposit, so she's not getting anything back. Yeah, she's not getting any money back. I'm sorry. She doesn't own the land. She was only building the house on it. Child, this story just gets worse and worse. No, you're not too late. Come on in the live. We're having a good old time in here talking about Marlo and this house that she was building falling through. Not called Ted Turner. I feel the same way. If Marlo's so rich, why is she so worried about a deposit? I agree. Yeah, I want to know. I hope they bring this up at the reunion, but I don't think she's going to get any deposit back from anybody. And if she is so wealthy like she claims, then go and build another house somewhere else. And did you hear her on the Jason Lee interview when Jason Lee was like, but you can't deny that Candy is very rich. And then Marlo said, well, it doesn't really matter because I know people who have more than Candy. And I'm like, do you know how hateful you have to be to try and negate somebody having $50 million? Dollars? You're trying to literally downplay the fact that Candy is actually rich. She is richer than you. And because you're so jealous, you want to say, well, it doesn't matter because there are people with more money. Are you serious? Like, the hate just oozes out of her pores. She wishes she had a fourth of what Candy has in the bank. And I'm not even a Candy fan like that, but I'm like, the jealousy on Marlo's end is unreal. I don't care what anybody says. I think that jealousy is a very demonic emotion. It's a very demonic spirit. I think that it's temporary insanity because you're jealous of somebody when you could be working on yourself and making your life better, but you want to fixate on somebody else. It's really crazy. At the end of the day, we know that there are people who have more money than Candy. However, you still cannot take away from the fact that she is a rich woman, period, point blank, no matter how you slice it. Whether she's in the room with people who are billionaires, people who have hundreds of millions of dollars, you cannot deny the fact that she's rich. So for Marlo to say, well, it doesn't really matter because her money's just because there are people with more money. That's not the point, sis. The point is that she's a rich woman who has done very well for herself. And the fact that you can't even acknowledge that, you're a hater. Yeah, the interview was just it was a very hateful interview. Yeah, you guys feel the same way. I don't like when people say, "Oh, jealousy is a natural emotion." I'm like, "Oh no, mm-mm. Absolutely not. Absolutely not." I think that it is temporary insanity. And I heard somebody say this in my comments. They said, well, I read one of you guys said this, and it's so true. Jealousy is really a lack of faith if you think about it, because when you're jealous, you're pretty much saying that you could never have what the person that you're jealous of has. Like if you really believe that what's for you is for you, if you really believe that you're going to be blessed, if you believe that you can achieve anything, then you should never be jealous of anybody. Period, point blank. Like I just think that it really is a lack of faith because you're pretty much saying that you can never have that. And that is a lack of faith when you think about it. And it's also a very lazy emotion too, because again, you're sitting up there wasting precious time when you could be working on yourself. Yes, you should be inspired. Yeah, and me personally, listen, time is so precious. I'll be damned if I'm invited to interview and I'm on a huge platform and I'm spending that time talking about somebody else, somebody that I can't stand. That doesn't make any sense. Marlo could have been promoting her La Archive brand on his interview, and she didn't do that. She spent her time shading Candy and Kenya. And then she went on shading Drew, talk about, oh yeah, Drew wears fake clothes and she takes all her stuff back to Neiman Marcus. Like she spent all her time airing out everybody on her cast instead of talking about herself and promoting herself like a real weirdo. Yes, it's so true. Child, we're all on the same page. Yeah, you're giving Candy free promo. It's like, girl, at least get paid for this. But like, you're sitting up here on every interview, every podcast, anybody's platform talking about Candy. Like, that's ill. That's an illness. I think that Andy has a soft spot for Marlo. I don't know. I think that he really feels sorry for her and he wants to give her another chance. Like, I don't know what it is, but I'm like, Andy, she's got to go. Yeah, she should never have been given a peach. I agree. Hey, Mova Q Gyra, thank you for the super chat. Off topic. Speaking of inspirational people, y'all, Gertie from Miami, really inspiring to me, and Mama has cancer. Please pray for her, y'all. Yeah, I was really upset to hear that. She has breast cancer, but I'm really hoping that she beats it. I hope that she has a speedy recovery. She seems so sweet. Like, she really does seem very sweet. So I'm really rooting for her. Definitely praying for Gertie and her family. I really just want her to be okay. She has a very dark spirit. Yeah, she does. Annie needs the mess for ratings. That's true. Marlo reminds me of Mia. Yes, she does. She does remind me of Mia. Um, Courtney, Sheree's friend, also reminds me of Mia too. Oh, I guess we have a Marlo fan in here. Let me okay. We not doing that. Like I said, I told you, I said, you're welcome to have your own opinion, but what you won't do is come on my page talking to me crazy. It's not happening. It's not happening. That's not happening. Child, that ain't happening. We child, probably Marlo in here too. Probably Marlo in here too. They back, child. I think they're coming. I think they're I just did. So have a nice time on somebody else's live, but it won't be mine. Yes, I do. How do I make folks moderators? Do you know? The trolls make me miss the sex bots. Yeah, I miss the sex bots on here too. We used to have a good time with the sex bots. At least they were harmless, honey. They were just talking about sex, you know? That was probably Gina. Oh, you remember that? Yeah, Candy's in here. Child. But listen, I am hopeful and I am prayerful that the rest of this season of Atlanta picks up. Oh, would you guys? I think that they would be great moderators too. Yes, I think so too. Southern Bombshell. I think that Lency and Mova would be great moderators. If you guys want to be a moderator, let me know, and I will gladly so that you guys can just block the bots. I don't even have to see them. Child, yes, honey. The good folks are nominating tonight. Okay, let me know. Wait, how can I do it now or no? Will it work if I like do it now? Yes. Oh, I can do it. I can do it right now, actually. So if you want to be a mod, right? Can I do it? Ciao. Oh, y'all said y'all will be honored. All right, can I do it? Y'all want to be a moderator? Okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm just looking. Can manage blocked words. Oh, how cool. This is really cool. Can review and remove chat messages and put users in timeout. Okay. I think I want you to like remove you can remove crazy people, right? Okay. No. Right? Is this child, you said call for some advice. All right. You know what? I'm gonna do this. All right, y'all. I'm gonna do this. Sorry. I'm gonna do this when I have some time and like add people to be moderators in the lives. Okay. So I'm gonna get my Ralph Pittman on. Yes, requirements is to remove the crazies from the chat. Exactly, because that I don't know who that person was, but you're not gonna sit up here and get on me about some Marlo Hampton. That ain't happening. Am I gonna watch season 2 of Dubai? Don't count on it, honey. Y'all better watch. Y'all better watch. Everybody else. I don't know if it's gonna be me. I do not know if it's gonna be me watching Dubai next season. This season 1 was so boring, y'all. Oh my gosh, it was so boring. So I don't know. Oh, you're at work right now. Oh, I'm glad that you're in here. Yeah, no, I don't know if I'm gonna be tuning in. Mm-mm. Oh, I'm drinking a Riesling tonight. Yeah, they got a season 2, barely. All right. Now, since we're talking about shows and what are we thinking about Summer House Martha's Vineyard? I want to hear. Let me know. Are we liking Summer's House Martha's Vineyard? Are we bored? Are we indifferent? Please drop down in the chats and let me know. Oh, you said boring. Oh. Okay, you said okay, so you're liking it. You said you're struggling. Oh, you said it's triggering. I haven't watched. I'm indifferent. I like it. Never having watched the original. I'm enjoying it. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it to spice up. I want Mariah back. It's all over the place. It sure is. I'm mad about Amir. I kind of like it. Don't like how they treated Mariah. I don't watch it. Bria needs to go. She does. Oh, you said, girl, I don't want to hear about that. What's the tea with the rude cast members? Okay. All right. Y'all say you want to know? Well, so y'all know that I was invited to the premiere party. And I told you guys I met a good chunk of the cast. Jasmine and Silas, while they are irritating on the show, they were actually very pleasant, very nice. We talked for a bit. They were really nice. Everybody else, I can't say the same. Jason was nice. He's going to be joining the cast in this next episode, episode 4. He was lovely. But baby, Jordan, Amir, Alex, very standoffish. Very. Um, I was talking to Bria for a little bit and I joked around with her and I said, "Hey Bria," I said, "I saw the premiere, I saw the screener." And I said, "Now, girl, why didn't you tell anybody about you bringing the dog?" So we're talking for a little bit. And listen, I would like to say that I'm a reasonable person, right? It's a premiere party, you're on a show. I know that people are tugging on you left and right. But there's a way to, I guess, exit a conversation versus just turning your back on somebody. And I thought that was very rude. It was like you could have just said, "Oh girl, I have to talk to this person right here, but I'll catch up with you later." It was like we're talking, then all of a sudden you just turn your back. Like who does that? And again, I know that it's a busy night, but I'm just saying, I'm like, okay, like it's just very interesting that a lot of people have inflated egos and are kind of rude when it's like the ratings aren't that good. Your ratings are 300,000. That's not good. You better hope that this show is back on for season two. If it is renewed for season two, you better hope that you're on it for next season. Also, you guys filmed this in the off season. You didn't even film this in the peak season of when people go to Martha's Vineyard or the Hamptons. Peak season is Memorial Day through Labor Day. You guys filmed this show after Labor Day. And that's no shade. But you didn't film this in the peak season when folks are in Martha's Vineyard. That's why it's empty when we see them when they're out on the beach. The beach is empty because nobody's there. Yeah, you don't even know. Yeah, you don't even know if you're gonna get renewed. The original Summer House does very well in the ratings, and they film in the peak season. And when I was in the Hamptons last summer, I was at the same restaurant they were filming at. Like I was at the next table and they're filming this their scene. Like, baby, they're there when everybody's there. They're not filming in the off season. They're filming in the actual summertime when it's lit. Yeah, you're doing so lot for so little. I could see them I could see them re revamping the cast. I was actually surprised that nobody that I knew personally was on this cast because they could have gotten so many Jack and Jill families that I know on that cast who have summered there since they were babies, who have million-dollar homes there since they were kids. So I'm like, you guys are a bunch of people who never been there before. You got this one who's been there twice, pretending like she's been there her whole life. Um, like, let's not do this. Oh, you says divine intervention. I hope they get a season two. Did I get a cameo on? No, I didn't get a cameo. I was just sitting at the table. I think they like blurred everybody's face out. Yeah, I'm more of a Hamptons girl too. And what's really funny? I'm actually surprised that they didn't do it as like Martha, like black families in Martha's Vineyard, because again, there are so many rich black families that I know personally who I think would give some good drama. And they have homes there and they're there every summer faithfully for the entire summer. Like they don't even leave. Like you don't even see them in the city or Westchester. Like they're there. They are planted in Martha's Vineyard from Memorial Day to Labor Day. And I'm like, they Bravo could revamp this cast and make it into Martha's Vineyard families and not these randoms who are only there like their first time there. Just in my opinion. Oh, you said we are bored, we are asleep. Oh, Bravo's been dropping the ball on everything they've been bringing out lately. What is considered peak season? Memorial Day weekend through Labor Day. So you got June, July, August. That's peak time. Like, that's when everybody's there. Like everybody's there. Like when after Labor Day, it's like a ghost town. Then you have all the locals who live there year round are there, and like that's pretty much it. But if you watch this summer house, every time they've been out at a restaurant, at a club, like nobody's there because they're not there during a peak time. Yes, it's like the Dallas Housewives with no Dallas representation. It could be what Potomac was supposed to be. Yeah, I agree. I didn't so I didn't get to talk to or meet Preston or Nick, so I can't give you an assessment on either one of them. Mariah was there. I was actually surprised that Mariah was there since she's a friend of and got kicked out. But Mariah was there. I didn't get to talk to her, but the ones that I interacted with and the ones that I was trying to, say hello and be pleasant, start a conversation, you had some who were very, very, just very rude. I was shocked that I thought he would be pleasant and he was just, Alex too, just standoffish. And again, maybe it was just overwhelming for them because a lot of people were trying to get to them. I want to give people the benefit of the doubt, but I just have to be honest. I'm just kind of like, oh, okay. Like, if it were me, if I were on a brand new show, I would be so nice to everybody. I would have a smile on my face from here to here. Okay. Like, I would be so grateful. What happened? I feel like yeah, I think that Preston would be cool. He seemed really sweet. Was Phil there? No, I did not see Phil there. No. I went to Martha's Vineyard in September and it's empty, very lonely. Yes, yes. If you go to Martha's Vineyard or the Hamptons after Labor Day, it is very empty. It's a completely different vibe. It's a ghost town. I remember um going this was years ago, but I remember going to like the Hamptons. I was going to a party and it was in October and just completely different vibe. And you have a lot of restaurants, they close, they're only open in the summertime because again, they can't sustain to be there year round because nobody's there. Hey Latin 2436, thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. Happy Memorial Day weekend to you too. Thank you so much. Oh, we have another troll in here, child. Ooh, child. Yeah, I just feel like I listen, Preston is my favorite. Preston is my absolute favorite. Listen, I told you guys I would give you the tea on who was a bit standoffish, and I did. And I guess maybe it's one of them in the chat who's upset. You said, Gina, girl, we're not even out to get you tonight. Listen. Yeah, Preston is the only likable cast member. No, no, what I'm saying is that there's a difference between having resting bitch face or being a bit, reserved when you meet somebody versus not speaking. Like, like that's what I'm talking about. Like, you say hi and they just don't even say hi back. It's like, oh, okay, well, excuse me then. Let me go on over and get another drink. I go to the Hamptons every summer. Every summer. There have been very few summers that I haven't been, but yeah, for the most part, every single summer. Is it all that it's cracked up to be? I think it is. It's definitely not. I would not suggest doing a day trip to the Hamptons. It's not you could do a day trip, but I don't think you're going to have that much fun. So here's the thing. Any place is cracked up to be when you're doing it, when the money's flowing. You get what I'm saying? So I think that when done the Hamptons way, it is everything that it is cracked up to be, if that makes sense. But it's beautiful. You don't even feel like you're in New York. It's a different world. It's peaceful. All the restaurants, all the nightlife, the beaches, the homes. It's stunning. I like the Hamptons, and there is a large Black population in the Hamptons. People don't talk about that. Sag Harbor is a huge hub of Black people there. Also East Hampton as well. You do have a lot of Black people in the Hamptons. Yes, don't go there without any coin. Exactly. Yeah, child, you said not the trolls making you work for your check tonight. Listen. I think what is missing from this show is I think they sold this show to us as regulars who go every summer. I think that's what I thought was going to happen. I thought I was going to see people who vacation there every single summer, and we're not seeing that. We're seeing people who just got there. Like I don't know. We're not I thought it was gonna be, kids from families who they used to go there all the time, and meanwhile, we're getting people who it's their first time there. This one is saying Black excellence 50 times in a row. Then you find out that just a year ago, she was sleeping in her car with her best friend who she kicked out of the house. A mess. Yeah, you expected people who had connections and roots. Exactly. Oh, and there's also really great shopping in the Hamptons. Like they have they have designer shopping. Yes, it's true. Exactly. That was my point. Going anywhere without a coin isn't going to be fun. Exactly. Can Gina afford Martha's Vineyard? I'm screaming. Oh, hey, Mr. Sister Hot. I don't know if I can say that word. The live might get shut down, but thank you for the super chat. Tina forever. I know I'm so heartbroken that Tina passed away. So heartbroken. Wait, what happened? What are you guys talking about? Yes, Sunny Hostin. Okay, so fun fact, she's a family friend of ours, Sunny Hostin. She's very sweet. And her books are really good. Y'all have me screaming. Oh, you said they're giving a firm on checkout. I'm screaming. What's Affirm. Oh, no, Affirm is like the thing. It's like Afterpay, right? Or it's like when you get to pay it in installments. Is that what it is? I don't know. I don't want to butcher your name. Rajendra Starks. Did I say it right? Let me know if I said it right. If you ain't got at least 10 grand saved up, don't even think about it. No lies told. Yes, Affirm is financing. Yes, yes, yes. Sunny is very sweet, very down to earth. Oh, my ex had owned in Sag Harbor. I loved it there. Yes, it's beautiful. Affirm equals layaway. Yeah, kind of, but you get to take it. You get to take the item with you. Fernando, you're 16. What are you doing in this grown adult chat? You're 16, so I don't do that Klarna mess. I'm screaming. Wait, what happened? You're asking about Real Housewives of Durban. I have seen it. I saw a few episodes. Child, we got the teens in here with the adults. Oh Lord, wait. So were you in here and I was talking about the whole Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade? Oh my gosh. Oh, you've been here since you were 14. Okay, I know. I love it. I love it. I love it. You've been rocking with the adults. I listen. I know that's right. I was the same way. Honey, a true fan. Y'all, please don't. Y'all said Maya, please. Oh, you don't start that conversation back up again. Please don't. Please. Oh, you said you better not be sneaking no wine over there either. I know that's right. I already got rent. I don't need another bill, okay? Between rent and American Express, listen. Oh gosh. No, you can't Klarna rent. Oh, this is, Fenty. This is HBIC Fenty, the velvet lipstick. Thank you so much. And wait, you know who did a really good job with their makeup? Kim Kardashian's makeup artist, Mario. I just bought his foundation and contour stick. 8. Like, 8 down. I said, "Wow." I said, "Oh my god, he is going to be fabulously wealthy because that line is it." Makeup by Mario, honey, you did that. Oh, your aunt is 33 too? Nice. Yeah, I have really oily skin. I'm about to, like, get off this live soon though because, like, my face is, like, oily and my oil blotters are, like, in the next room, and I'm, like, getting embarrassed. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I'm too oily. I'm too oily." I have to agree with you about Candy needing to check her mom, about Todd. Yeah, it's getting really old. I'm tired. Oh, you guys are sweet. You said it's dewy. Thank you. You guys are too sweet, but no, it is, like, oily, and I'm like, have secondhand embarrassment. I'm like, "Okay, like, girl, you need to blot this face." But thank you guys. I'm definitely gonna go see The Little Mermaid. I cannot wait. Halle Bailey is about to give me everything. How do we feel about the Color Purple reboot? Are we going to see it? How do we feel about it? Um, I I have a confession to make. I have never seen The Color Purple in its entirety. Like, if that is that's such a heavy movie. Like, I've only seen it, like, in chunks. I never just, like, sat through the entire thing, if that makes sense. Okay, we're not the same. We're not we're on the same page. No, like, I've seen it. Yeah, they're doing the remake. The remake is with Halle Bailey, Fantasia, Taraji Henson, um, who else is in there? Yeah, it's triggering. I don't know if I wanna see it again, watch it again. Yeah, like, I've never seen it, like, in the full, like, it's just always been like, okay, 30 minutes here. When they used to play the reruns on BET, I would watch it and then be, "Okay, I can't do this anymore." It's a very, like, it's a lot that's a lot. That movie's very heavy. I think it's more like a musical, not the actual remake. Yeah, I try to avoid black trauma films. Oh, yeah, oh, Tina Turner turned down the movie because she said it's too close to home. Yeah, it's very heavy. It's too much. It's very heavy. Oh, I'm surprised they didn't do it with Cynthia Erivo, considering she did it on Broadway and won the Tony. Not mad at them going with Fantasia though. But Fantasia also was on Broadway with The Color Purple too, if I remember. My mother already bought my ticket. Oh, nice. Did you read the book? No, I didn't read the book. I did not read the book. Hey, I'm being honest. I'm not gonna lie and be like, "Oh, yeah," like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, I get, like, very, like, I just feel like I can't really handle, like, certain, like, movies, if that makes sense? Like, if it's too, like, heavy, it's a lot. I didn't watch Queen Charlotte. I keep hearing that it's good. I'm gonna check it out. It's like the Bridgerton series, right? Yeah, we have very sensitive spirits. We need original ideas. I'm tired of remakes. Oh, okay, it was required reading in high school. Wow. Okay, Queen Charlotte's good. Okay, I'll check out Queen Charlotte. I'll check it out. Wow, it had you in tears at the end? Okay. The book is even more graphic? Oh, you'll rejoice after the ending. Okay. Alright, Imma go watch Queen Charlotte because you guys keep saying how good it is. I would like a remake of Baps. Oh, that would be fun. I feel like who would be really good in the new remake of Baps? Like, I feel like Tiana Taylor would do a like, would, like, be a good fit for that role. Halle Berry's role. I feel like a lot of people could, like, do that movie and it would be good. Yeah, I never watched Beloved, and I that was another movie that's extremely triggering. Cardi oh, Portia. Cardi for sure. Yes, the City Girls, I was thinking about them too. Yeah, I just want more happy and original Black films. Tia oh, Kiki Palmer would be good. Yeah, she'd be a good choice. You said one Baps was enough. I'm behind the video, but thanks for the makeup by Mario recommendation. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, I'm just a happy yeah, I just like happy and funny movies. Like I don't like dystopian movies or shows. I will never watch that show, what, Black Mirror. Mm-mm, like I get nightmares very fast, so I have to be real careful. I can only do like rom-coms and like I could do some dramas. So like some suspense movies, and even then, it has to be real. Like if it's like a Leonardo DiCaprio suspense movie, I'm down with that. I can do that. But like, I'm real particular about certain shows. Like I can't. Like if a scary commercial comes on, I turn the channel. Like I can't. I cannot do it. Mm-mm. Okay, you're the same way. Yes. I do not do horror movies at all. Do not even suggest a horror movie to me. I cannot do it. I don't want any of those shows where it's like it could happen. Like I don't like any of those sci-fi like robots taking over and killing everybody. Like I can't do that. Listen, if it's a scary commercial, I will change the channel immediately. Mm-mm. I can't do it. I cannot. Nope. Can't do it. Give me something cute, fun, with some sexy people, a sexy storyline. That's cool. But yeah, like it can't be too crazy with any no. I can't do any of those horror movies. I just can't. That's a setup for failure. Like I'm shocked that I even saw Get Out by Jordan Peele because even I had to like sleep with the lights on after I got home. I was so embarrassed. I was like, "Oh my gosh, like it was good, but it was too much." So, yeah, I cannot do you need to know what to do when the end comes. No, that's fine. No, I don't need to know what to do when the end comes. When it listen, if there's ever some robot AI invasion, honey, just take me out first. just take I'm not trying to fight to the death. None of that. I didn't watch Hunger Games. I cannot do it. Mm-mm. No. No, nope, sorry. Listen, just take me out first and just nope, I didn't watch Squid Games, none of that. No thanks. For me, the most that I will do, I will Wikipedia the plot to like these shows, and even that will have me like that. So yeah, like I know the plots and the endings to like all these shows that you guys talk about, like the scary shows. Like I went and googled like a lot of the plots for that Black Mirror show. I don't know why I did that, and I was freaked out from that. I was like, oh my gosh, why did I do that? But I can't. I just no thanks. I can't. Listen, no thanks. Listen, fly me away in a private jet. Take me right on up to see the Lord. Listen, I don't, it's cool. I'm really not that pressed. I don't have to worry about my bills anymore. My American Express bill can sit there. I'm going up to see the Lord. Okay. Listen, okay, I'm cool. I'm not fighting to the death about anything. Let me ascend, honey, with the doves. Let me go right on up. No thanks. Yes, I read the plot to what happened in that episode. I don't even know why I Wikipedia'd that. Like an idiot. Like an idiot I did that. I don't know why I did that. But I have no desire. Listen, if things ever get crazy, which it looks like it might, like I like The Handmaid's Tale. I don't know how people watch that. If life should ever turn into any of these crazy shows, they don't even have to. They're not going to face any resistance from me, honey. Just take me out now. I'm good. I lived a good life. It's been a cute 33 years, but shout out to everybody. I had fun. I know where I'm going. Hopefully, knock on wood. Okay. Yes, Jesus fix it. Okay. Literally, shout out to everybody. I have fun. It was cute. Take me to the king. Just make sure some Louboutins are in my feet on in the car when I'm in my coffin. Listen, can we talk about though? It's very scary. I keep I keep tabs on what's happening with this presidential race, and I'm like, Lord, please. You said Nicole's husband from Miami should be your pilot to heaven. He should be. Oh my gosh. Y'all are too much tonight. Listen, y'all, I will be the first one out. Okay. If things should ever get that crazy, don't even worry about me. I'll be Hey Lindsay, thank you for the super chat. Jaws was my all-time favorite movie. See, I can't. I can't. I cannot. Too scary. Do you watch Shameless? Oh, I don't watch Shameless. And that show's been on for what, like 20 years? You said my funeral service will be held at Mary's church. I need to watch Shameless, but it's been on for years though. Yeah, I don't like to watch anything that could actually happen. No thanks. Oh, it ended a few years ago. Okay. See, yes, I'll watch Pretty Woman, Devil Wears Prada. I have those on repeat. I like movies like that. That's my jam. That's my speed. The Sex and the City movie, I will watch that. But all this other stuff you guys are talking about, no, thank you. Oh, I'm watching Succession now. Succession is so good. If you're not please watch Succession. It's so good. And the series finale is this coming Sunday, and I cannot wait to see how it all ends. Okay, Gone Girl, I could get into because Gone Girl, that's not, it's like suspenseful. I can do that. Yes, I'm gonna have my red bottoms crossed like Aretha Franklin at her 8-hour funeral. Oh my gosh, I was forced to watch Jeepers Creepers when I was a kid. Oh my gosh. Yes, I watched Mean Girls. I was in 8th grade when Mean Girls came out. Yes, I was 14 when Mean Girls came out. I could watch that over and over. One of my favorite movies. Yeah, she had an 8-hour funeral, Aretha Franklin. We were all watching it together on Twitter. A full 8-hour shift. She started from sun up to sundown. Oh, Amityville Horror. Yeah, no, no, thank you. And you know what's so funny? One of my friends who lives in Long Island, she had a party 2 summers ago, and where she lives in Long Island, I had to pass by Amityville, and when I got off the exit, my heart was, like, palpitating because I thought of the movie, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, like, why did she have to live, like, right next to Amityville?" It was like I started thinking about the stupidest stuff, but yeah, that's so funny that she mentioned that. Yeah, an 8-hour live stream of her funeral, yep. She had costume changes and everything. She sure did. Yeah, she made sure yeah, she went out with the show. Yeah, like, I don't yeah, those Saw movies, no thanks. Oh, well, they had a shoe change, honey, they fluffed up her hair, touched up her makeup. Listen, Miss Aretha went out with a bang, honey. She went out, honey, in her pink Cadillac. But no, her funeral was an event, like, she really that was a real event. She had everybody there. That was a true star-studded affair. Yeah, okay, the Scary Movie franchise I watched, like, okay, that because that's funny, like, it was like it was parody, so I could do that. So it wasn't scary. Some of my students are in Mean Girls, I'm excited. Oh, are they in they are? Oh, wow, how cool. Yeah, Whitney's funeral had me weeping, same. I miss Aretha and Luther, same here. Yeah, rest in peace to the icon, honey, Tina Turner. She was so beautiful, like, even, like, in her old age, I was watching her documentary, and just she always had her signature red lip, and she was very a beautiful woman. Like, just her and her whole story is it just I get chills when I think about it. But a beautiful woman. My heart breaks though, because in the beginning of her documentary, she said that despite all that she achieved and all the happiness that she found later in life, it still didn't outweigh the bad stuff that happened to her. And that really broke my heart to hear that. Like, wow, despite all that she accomplished, breaking away from that man, and she still said that the bad did not outweigh the good. And that was really heartbreaking to hear. Tina Turner passed yesterday. Yeah, I know, the world would never let her detach. It's very sad. Yeah, he was a demon. He was very demonic. Oh, your mom just found out yesterday that that was her stage name? Oh, she didn't know, like, her real name? Oh, wow, that's so funny. But she didn't want anybody to refer to her as her real name anyway, though, so it's for the best. Oh, you watched What's Love Got to Do with It? That movie that's one of those movies where you only need to watch it one time. Like, when they used to play it all the time on, like, VH1, it was just like, I can't just turn the channel. It was just too oh, it was too sad. Um, let me tell Miss Tina's second husband was handsome, and he was rich. And I love how he whisked her away to Switzerland. That's how you do it. A View from Los Angeles. In 1993, Ike Turner was on Pico Robinson. He tried to get food stamps. Oh, wow. Where can I find one of him? Listen, okay, if he has a brother or some cousins or nephew. Yeah, I'm glad that she found true love in her lifetime. I am too. Yep, he was president of EMI, living her best life. And that interview that she did for 60 Minutes, and you saw her beautiful home on the south of France, stunning. Absolutely stunning. I really hope that even despite her saying that the bad didn't outweigh no, the good didn't outweigh the bad, I do hope that she felt how loved she was by everybody. Like, I really do hope that she knew how much she meant to a lot of people. Honey, you and I both. I'm trying to hit up Manietta for a man too. 'Cause Manietta did it right. Okay, and she hooked up Kenya, so I need her to hook me up next. I'm liking Manietta this season. Do I ever see the old ladies out in New York, the New York ladies out in New York? Well, I saw Luann at her cabaret show. I've seen Sonia out when I was at Lavo eating dinner. She was out and about. Um, I've seen a few of them in the Hamptons over the summer. They were at like the same event that I was at. But yeah, other than that, like I don't really see them out and about when when I'm in the city. Yeah, Tina Turner. Tina Turner is everybody's blueprint. Absolutely. Yeah, I agree. They should have gave Manietta Marlowe's peach. But guys, this has been a good night. I'm going to end it right here. And I'm glad that you guys joined me. I hope you guys had fun. I always have a good time. You guys are the best. But I love you guys. Have a great night. Have a happy Memorial Day weekend. And we will chat soon. I'm going to try and have a recap of the Jersey finale for you, okay? I'm gonna try. But I did watch it and I have some thoughts. But I love you guys. Have a good night, and I will see you all later. Bye.